Simple Man with Ethan Crelinsten, Nicky Rod, and Damien Anderson. Stay a while if you know about the Jiu-Jitsu. If you don't, you can come too. This is BT.
Okay, welcome back to The Simple Man. What's your bedtime? Go.
My bedtime, usually I say 12:30, 1 a.m.
That's bad.
What's
Bad.
yours?
I try 10 p.m., but it ends up 11.
Okay, what's yours?
I try 11, ends up 12.
Okay, Jackson?
When do
Try-
your parents make you go to bed? No.
My parents used to make me go to bed earlier, but now kind of my own thing. I say probably around 11, 12.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
All right, the Nicky Rod time.
In
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, I would go to sleep at like 2 a.m. every day.
2 a.m.
Yeah, because I'd sleep 2 to 11, practice at 12.
Okay.
I can't
well-
sleep in.
I sleep and I don't wake up until around 9:30.
I can't stay asleep after 7:30 a.m.
Bro.
I'm serious, I
Bro,
can't.
you wake up at 7:30 a.m., you squeeze one out, you can't stay
You're
awake.
saying squeeze a nut out?
Yeah.
Squeeze one- oh, I thought you were talking about shit.
You'll be like,
No. You bust it out, you can't stay awake after
I'm too
that.
tired to bust a nut, though. It's like, it's too early.
you're a morning nut person?
I'm a morning, noon, night.
Bro, the last thing we posted, the Cry 4 Come 3. You know,
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking
I thought it was-
hilarious.
Wait, what time did you guys first training?
So I try to do the morning session, sometimes 8 a.m.
Yeah, just 12, and then my own workout at home.
Yeah, I do 12 and then ambush at night. What
You-
about you?
What about you?
Probably usually like 7 a.m. every day.
7 a.m.
Every
What's
day.
7, 8? Like,
Either
Pad-
like Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu.
wow.
Locked in.
Sparring? Or-
Like just training. Like,
training.
Like pad work or drilling.
What's your schedule Monday to Sunday?
So like basically Monday through Friday, I wake up every morning at 7 a.m. Then I'm either at Ambush or Fight Factory, and then I basically stay there till like later in the day. Come home for a little bit, because then come back at night. And then usually every night I do Muay Thai with Damien. The only night I don't do Muay Thai is like Tuesday nights.
So what are you doing? 2 sessions every day or 3?
2 to 3, just depending on the
2 to
day.
3.
Yeah.
You are a phenom, a prospect, all that shit. Who are you? How'd you end up on this podcast with us?
Just started knocking people out,
Nice.
and ended up here, just, I don't know. I really like Muay Thai, so just was kind of trying to take it, eventually get to MMA, hopefully fight MMA this year. So
How long you been training, fighting?
I started Jiu-Jitsu when I was 3, so like 13 years
At
ago.
3 years old.
Yeah, 3 years
Wow.
ago. And then we moved here from New York, so I was born in New York, moved here.
Oh shit! I thought I knew your dad was from New York. I didn't know you were from. New
Yeah, I
York.
was from New York too.
What age did you come here?
3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3. So very young. So like basically when I started Jiu-Jitsu, like obviously at 3, I'm not like learning crazy moves, but just like getting in the
Still
habit of like
getting
discipline
into
and-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
muscle memory. And then by like I think I was 11 is when I started doing Muay Thai. Like I always did like boxing with my dad and like we hit
Yeah.
the bag and stuff, but really started focusing on Muay Thai was like 11. So
Nice.
And you are how old now?
16.
16 now. So basically, I first met you. I mean, I think I followed you on Instagram because of Cody and shit like that, Cody Steele. And then you, our old teammate Silas and Tabari came to B Team once. I think that was the first time I met
Yeah,
you.
it was
right?
like August of 2022.
Okay, yeah, that was the first time I met you guys.
when you first came to B Team?
Yeah, first time I came to B Team.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't doing MMA yet. I wasn't doing striking yet because
You weren't at Ambush. at
Ambush.
all.
I had just left New Wave maybe a few months before, and then I was like, I took a break from striking and pretty much just focused on like wrestling for like ADCC Trials, ADCC whatever, and then so I wasn't doing striking. I didn't know where to go, and then you guys came, and I remember. Because Tabari was just a character. Tabari's
Who's that?
Fucking short.
You
black
rolled with
dude.
him. He was like
With a mullet?
No, he's the black dude. He's like bald, right? Yeah, like kind of bald, a little bit of hair.
Short hair. he's
Yeah,
not
sure.
He
bald.
decides
Yeah,
to
sure.
shave his
Yeah.
head, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a choice, right?
Just like me.
Yeah.
But
You're balding? Sorry, go on.
That's why I got the hat.
Hey, me too. No, I'm joking.
But I'm pretty sure you roll with him. I remember you beat him up pretty bad, and he like
Sounds about right. I usually do that to everyone.
But-
Except the people I compete against. Sorry, continue. I think this is funny.
It's pretty funny.
All right. Continue. Tabar. How do you say his name?
Tabari. So basically, he's just a
Tabari.
short black dude, athletic guy. Do you remember
Like
there was
Damien?
a guy that he came in with, which is smaller, shorter than me, tackled you from the back?
Yeah.
You remember? You were like
Yeah.
walking away. He just like came up
He,
and
like,
like
called
I
you
tackled-
didn't
out.
even know him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. He's like fucking character. So
Okay.
just to put into perspective, that's like who Tabari is.
Okay. So you came in with him one day, and then that's when
And then
you guys met.
yeah. So I had never met these guys in my life. Hear them talking about it. And
Oh,
I'm
he's
like,
got weird eyes. Aren't they
oh,
like?
they're like
Aren't they like?
green or something?
Yeah,
black
they're
dude
like-
with green
I
eyes.
know. who
Yeah,
you're
he's like a
talking
werewolf.
about now.
Yeah.
And I was like, they were talking to me about striking, and I was like, oh, where do you guys go? Because I haven't really found any good striking coaches here, striking gyms here. And then he was like, yeah, well, we go to Ambush Muay Thai under Elton Wells, and we kind of just practice the system that he learns. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, yeah.
Sounds great. Yeah. Sheesh. Good luck to
Sounds
you.
very high level.
Yeah.
yeah. Never heard of them at all.
Then you
What-
go there.
Yeah, dude. Then I
Why'd
go.
you go? Why did you decide to go check it out?
Because I decided to. It was after ADCC is when I was like, okay, once this run happens, I'm gonna now go back to my focus on MMA
okay.
or whatever. So then
So after ADCC,
went by. After that, I decided to go check out the gym.
Oh.
You think if
And,
you're still training on the John, you would go to Ambush?
No
No
way.
way.
Not a,
You're
zero
still
chance.
hypnotized.
Yeah.
Zero chance. There's so only looking back do I realize how everything kind of aligned, because it's like I feel when I left the gym, I felt I got better wrestling at B Team training with everybody than I did at New Wave. To be honest, like I feel like my wrestling really improved, and then because I only focused on wrestling, and then I feel like my striking really started to improve because I started training with Jackson and Elton at Ambush Muay Thai. And so I decided to go to Ambush, and then literally the first day I talked to Elton, I was like, okay, I'm going to be going here. I go there, I explained to him that I have a goal of entering the UFC, becoming a UFC world champion. Like,
And
this
he
is my
laughed.
goal. Pretty much. Like, right, who the fuck says that? But
Did he
was-
actually laugh?
No, he didn't laugh. But
He's
He's
not
out.
nice guy.
he's a very nice dude.
He's
But
very
it's
nice,
like,
yeah. Shout
I-
out.
who-
He
no,
probably
Elton.
everybody
Elton's
tells him
exactly.
that
Who
goal,
the fuck
yeah.
cares? But I was like, I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna tell him exactly what I'm trying to do,
Yeah.
and then see if I'm a good fit. And then so he starts explaining this system that Jackson was talking about, and then I'm like he starts writing it on a board, right? I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm asking questions about this, and he's like, you know what? Let me make this a little bit easier. I go to his office. He's a computer programmer. I go into he pulls up this program.
It's like a hologram of him, like
You will learn to punch.
It's like Iron Man. He plugged me into the Matrix. I was like,
Downloading.
downloading you.
Drugged you. All right, I'm plugging you to the Matrix.
I'm like, I'm
and you're
definitely coming
all
back
right.
to this.
Wow, I love that place. I don't know why. All right, continue.
But yeah, so then he pulls up this program, and it's like a bunch of flow charts that explain his system of fighting. And so there's this basic system, and like if you ask a
Punch,
question, you
kick.
click this, right? You click
Sorry.
this. Just listen. So you click this, and then that opens up a whole nother set of like modules. Then you click that. And there's a
Give
whole
me an
nother
example
set.
one. Like, so there's like a flow chart's like a circle with a line to another circle. Is that not?
Kind of. We can say that. All right. So basically, his system. We'll kind of just break it
What, are
down
we
a little
get-
bit.
okay, yeah.
So his system
Don't
is
give away anything, but
Yeah, I was about to say,
just
can
break
we?
it down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Don't give away secrets.
I'll break it down basically. So it's an acronym called CLEAR. It
It's an
doesn't matter.
acronym called CLEAR.
CLEAR.
Yes,
yeah,
CLEAR.
yeah, exactly. So the first is control space and pace. So like there's a whole flow chart of how to control space and pace, whatever. But then the L is a lead. E is engagement. So before you engage, you have to lead. What is a lead? That's going to be a feint, a fake, stuff like that. And that there's a whole nother flow chart for what are the most
leads and the
probable
feints.
leads or the most efficient leads for the execution or the strikes that you want to actually throw.
Land or
Then
throw.
after
Alright.
that, there's avert. What it doesn't really fucking matter, but just understand.
Interesting.
fucking high
Good.
level.
It's good. It's good explanation.
Better.
They don't want to tell us the whole. You see
I
this?
can't give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get too good.
Yeah, but
That's what you're
basically,
concerned
yeah.
with.
So then
Interesting.
after that, I started going to Ambush?
I remember the first
Cool.
night Damien came to Ambush. We
I
partnered
don't.
up, and
We did?
yeah, we were doing like a sparring drill, and this guy was like moving around so much. I was like, damn, this guy's got a lot of movement. It's like right at the end of the round, and he like went to like try to hit me. And I remember him was like falling down. I was like, what's this guy doing?
fell down?
Wait, what?
You tried to hit me.
Yeah.
You fell.
He like tried to
I
hit
don't
me, and he
remember.
stumbled over and fell. I was like,
Jay was just zipping around back and forth. Like, oh shit.
I was like, oh my
Bro,
god.
I used to move so much before I started training at
Because of the
Ambush.
shoot boxing.
Shoot boxing.
I remember you
I would
and
always use
Gary
movement.
sparring. I mean, I don't
Every day.
know what's good and bad, but was that too much movement that you were doing back then?
For sure. It's just wasted movement.
It's wasted
Like,
energy.
I'm getting so tired for nothing.
You're building
It's
up your
like-
gas tank. Imagine you could do that.
Yeah. But it's like
Huh?
my biggest
I don't
thing
know.
is like over disengaging. Right? That's like my
Right.
biggest thing. It's like I'm getting too far away. So like if I make somebody miss, I can't even hit them ananyway.
Because you're so far
I'm
out.
so far away.
Yeah, it's like constant movement. Yeah.
the other end of the room. Shit.
We had somebody. We had like some.
I'm running away.
He's not gonna hit me. All right, go.
We had Wiz Khalifa's bodyguards come and train some jiu-jitsu at B Team, and he was talking to me about striking. He was like, "Yeah, jiu-jitsu's hard, but the best thing I love about striking is that when you get tired, you just walk away. see all this distance? Can't touch me over here." I was like, "What?"
Makes sense. Makes sense. That was you.
Dude.
Miles
He's
away.
fucking moving. You started with striking.
Dang, striker.
I did indeed.
And what happened? What made you switch
Yeah,
from striking to jiu-jitsu? That nose was perfect before.
Definitely was. It was around about this time his nose got punched across my fucking face. Yeah, I was doing. I started off doing just like fucking karate kickboxing. I'm serious. I fucking loved it. I was like, sick. I'm gonna be fucking so good.
Did you want to do like MMA?
Yeah, I want to do MMA. Yeah, and then
Okay.
someone told me go to TriStar. They're like better, so I started going to TriStar. But I hadn't really done any jiu-jitsu, just like white belt level striking and like Greco wrestling. Like, that's
Okay.
it. And I'm like, I go to the guy who like organizes amateur fights. I'm like, sign me up, you know? And they're like,
Wait, you fought?
no, I never fought. So
oh.
they're like, no, you don't know any jiu-jitsu. You can't fight. And I'm like, that's fucking gay. It's stupid. They're not gonna get me. I'm gonna punch him. I believe this. I fully believe this. I was like fucking 18 maybe. And then this guy, I remember Neil Shepard, trained with me, and he was like my size, purple belt. Absolutely just like annihilation. I was like this skinny fucking 130 just like couldn't get up from anything, couldn't do shit, dying. And I'm like, all right, I'll fucking I'll try this stuff out. So I train for a month, compete and win. And
This
I'm
is
like,
jiu-jitsu now.
jiu-jitsu, yeah. I'm like, I'll do this. I'll like focus, like you said, like you focus on wrestling, you focus on striking. I'm like, I'll focus on this, get good enough to like not get subbed, just like hang in there and then go and fight. And I just kept competing, and it like kind of snowballed. I think like I don't know, 8 months went by, and I did this tournament where I got a cash prize, which is like the only time I've gotten a cash prize doing that shit. So
Yeah.
that was great.
You're like, I'm just gonna keep doing this.
I'm just gonna keep doing this. Yeah.
Wait, so how'd you break your nose?
Oh yeah. One night we're actually doing Muay Thai practice in TriStar, and this guy who's been like striking for like fucking 15 years, like, and has like fights, just right hand clean across my face. That's it. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Wasn't even in training, just
Yeah. He just he, like looked at him funny in the parking lot.
Sucker punch.
Oh yeah, we were sparring, and he just.
They put it back in, like.
Yeah, yeah.
Does it
I
look
just
like you put it
I just ignored it. It was just swollen. I'm like, my nose hurts, and then I didn't spar for like a week, and
You just stopped?
I stopped around that time. Yeah, definitely. It
Okay.
was for sure motivational to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
decision.
Could you see
Yeah.
yourself doing MMA again?
No.
Like, what if they paid you a lot of money?
Yes.
I asked JayRod yesterday. I was like, Jay, how much would it cost you to fight an MMA fight? He's like, give me a Ford Ranger, I'll fight right now.
I'll like, go to the car
I'll do it
dealership
right
and
now.
fight a guy for a Ford Ranger.
Oh my
maybe.
God.
Could you see yourself doing MMA, NickyRod?
Yeah, for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money is it?
I mean, it'd have to be at least 7 figures. Because I'd have to
7
train for, like,
figurines.
I'd have to train for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Which would take away from my jiu-jitsu training.
Yeah.
You would need 6. So let's say it's like an amateur fight.
Yeah.
You see the guy and you're
it's
like,
it's gonna be pro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pro.
Well,
You're
it's
saying-
for 7 figures, right? He's fighting,
for
he's
7
fighting-
figures.
yeah.
You can
He's fighting
amateur fight for
Francis
7
Ngannou. You know?
All right, all
$1
right.
million
So it's
or like multiple? Like, it has to be more than that.
At least one.
At least one.
Damn.
That'd be a big fight.
be a huge
Nicky Rod
fight.
versus Francis Ngannou.
Don't do it.
Eminari.
We spoke about
Eminari.
this.
Oh.
Eminari. You saying you fight Eminari?
No.
No,
He's saying
No, I know
Eminari
Eminari roll him. Yeah.
I mean, for a fat check, I'd probably give it a go.
Damn.
1 million?
If you win,
5 mil.
if you win,
No.
What is that?
Just for showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would try.
What
I
if
would
you
try.
win? Are you gonna now fight another?
Yeah, you pursue.
Nope.
to retire on top, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta know when to fold them.
Know when to walk away.
Wow.
Know when
Wait,
to run.
quick question.
Yep.
Faraz got into some shit with John, right? Because he gave you, was it you or Taza or both of you guys?
Me, I think me and Taza, but I know about, he was told that he should not have done that, I think.
Because you got, basically for the guys that don't know, you got your brown belt in like 2 years or something, right?
Really?
Yeah, I was a purple belt for like 3 months. That's what I remember. Yeah, it was
Okay,
just
2 or
super
3
fast.
years, then you
yeah,
get
yeah,
brown
belt
belt
in like 2
and
3
you were
years.
a brown
yeah.
belt for like 7 years, right? It was
Five.
like a long time.
It was a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time. But
because Faraz was like, "Well, fuck, good luck, bro. You're on your own on this one."
yeah, because you got it, and then John was like, "Why the fuck did you give him the brown belt?"
Like, I feel like belts just do not fucking matter at
They
all.
don't. They
Was the
don't.
majority of your training at that time under John or under Frost?
It was split. It was like pretty close to 50-50, but it was like going in the direction of more and more Jersey, New York. And about
Purple
that,
belt, you were at Henzo's? I thought you were there only brown belt after.
No, I was purple. But again, the purple belt was like, I was purple belt for like fucking
3 months.
Three
Okay,
months.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
So
I've
were
probably
you there at
been
blue belt?
through.
Were you there at blue belt? Blue belt?
I think blue belt is when like Gordon and Gary and Eddie came up to TriStar. Yeah. Like they came at different times, but yeah, around that time. And then I probably, I don't know, somewhere in there I got the purple belt, and then maybe I was like in Montreal for fucking 3 months, and then brown belt, and then no, I for sure had
It was
gone back
definitely
and
just
forth.
brown belt.
For
It was
sure,
definitely
gone
just
back
brown
and forth.
belt.
No, it was before.
Dude, when I started training, Gordon was a purple belt and just got his brown belt. Is when I started training.
Yeah, I think I sort of became aware and like more and more affiliated while Gordon was still a purple belt. Because I remember he did. What did he do? Purple belt worlds or brown belt? Remember when he cut to like
Brown belt
160?
worlds. He did brown belt worlds at like 160 or
Oh,
something.
lightweight.
then, oh wow. Then maybe I think that's actually not true then. Because I remember he came up to TriStar after he had done that, or while he was cutting for that or something. It looked like a
I don't really
skeleton.
remember anymore.
Yeah, I don't fucking know anything. I gotta write shit down.
CT.
But
From that right hand.
This nose, dude. Fuck. I can't breathe normally
have a
because of that
deviated
shit.
septum.
For sure. I mean, we probably all do a little bit.
I
just,
think I do.
Yeah.
Do you ever break your nose?
Doesn't
Got
get hit.
head really bad.
Got knocked out.
Yeah.
You got KO'd?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh my God.
I was like 13.
Bro.
I was like in the ring where I was like moving. I was like laughing at this guy, and I slipped into a knee, and I woke up and I was like on my back.
Wow.
I was like, damn.
That's
After
bad.
that, after I was like, I gotta take things more seriously.
I can't believe
I gotta
wrestling.
lock in. I gotta shave
I was
my
like,
head.
Fuck.
Is that when you shaved your head?
No, I've had this for like 13 years.
Oh, all right. 13.
But yeah,
Since you were 3?
bro, since I started.
You never had long hair?
For like when I was in New York. When I moved
Bro.
to Texas, it was like full
Short hair
mohawk.
mode. All right. Me too.
Any photo I've ever seen you, even as a kid, I've seen you with this Avatar Airbender shit on your head.
Fuck
Caillou.
yeah. Ang.
Aang, yeah.
Caillou? Oh, Caillou, yeah.
Yeah, Caillou's a good one too.
Yeah.
Aang, I think Aang's better though.
Ang's a
Ang's-
little bit cooler than Caillou.
Yeah.
But Caillou's up there. Caillou's a
Ang's
G,
a
bro.
savage.
For sure. For sure.
What the fuck did I want to say? There was something about getting knocked out, CTE.
Deviated septum. You guys ever wear that nose strip thing?
No, does it
When
work?
you sleep?
You use it?
I fucking love that
Really?
thing.
Really?
Holy
Diego had
shit.
one on.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
remember what
yeah,
I
our
wanted
friend.
to say.
Diego?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. got it.
What?
But it just reminded me of shaving the head. So
What?
one of our
No, that's something
pretty
that's
funny. But there's
only funny to
there's
us.
a kid at B team. I'm not gonna say his name on camera, but I just think it's so funny. You know him, but he has
Okay.
long hair. But don't say names when you realize who it is. But I was just talking to him because he was coming to ambush, and then he was saying how he was going through a breakup like a year ago or whatever, because she wouldn't let him. Like focus on training. He was like, he's trying to hold me back. So, I got rid of her, changed my ways. I was going through somewhere dark, and I realized I was like, oh, is that when you shaved your head? And he's like, that's why I shaved my head.
Oh my god.
He was like,
I'm shedding my old self.
yeah.
That's
So I just thought it was
hilarious.
funny.
He
But,
went fucking Britney Spears on her. Jesus.
Wait, so
Yeah.
those things work.
I think they work, yeah.
Placido uses them too. I saw Diego wear
Yeah.
one today.
Yeah, Diego.
You ever tape
Monster.
your mouth to sleep?
No, but that's also another good thing. Honestly, I wear it and I just end up breathing through my mouth.
It's great. I'm getting so much oxygen.
But for the first couple of breaths, I'm like, all right.
When did you start wearing them?
Years ago. No,
Really?
months ago? A couple months ago?
Every
Months?
night?
I try every night, yeah. If I forget, if I'm too tired, I'm like, fuck
You
it.
just breathe through your mouth. You've taped your mouth shut before?
They sent me tape, like the company from it.
But you haven't-
I haven't used it, no.
Hostage
I
has
do-
to be good for you.
I do pretty good, like breathing through my nose when I sleep. Like I don't wake up with dry mouth or.
I definitely sleep with my mouth open, but I still think I breathe through my nose. But
Yeah, I do a bit of both. Like, look, if you have I breathe through my mouth for sure. It's not good, but I fucking do. But when my nose is blocked, it's way worse. Like, I'm like, wow, I took that for granted. Like having whatever air, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So like, I think you do the same, like both a little bit. So, helps.
I don't know. Wasn't Jay saying something about how he stayed in the same house as we'll say I don't know. Maybe
Who?
we'll bleep it out. John Combs. He was in the same house as John Combs one time. And then didn't know that John Combs sleeps with his mouth shut.
I heard about this.
And then
I heard
so
about
like
His mouth taped shut, you mean?
yeah. And this is before like there was like a kind of viral thing of taping your mouth shut.
Yeah.
So then like they like knock on the door. He's like, they come in, he's like,
They held hostage.
that's just so funny, man.
He's a character.
Combs?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like an innovator for the mouth tape sleeper.
Oh yeah, he
Really?
really
In
believed
addition,
in that.
he's
Bro,
all-
back at Henzo's, he was talking about that.
I remember he was all about penguin fingers.
What?
I think they were paying.
I'm serious.
Penguin fingers?
Yeah,
I
heard of
think
this?
They're paying him.
for sure they were
What
paying
the
him.
fuck's penguin fingers?
It's like they're like
They, like-
sponsor fight to win for a little bit.
They ice your
Yeah.
fingers or
Yeah.
some shit.
They
Helps you.
ice it?
Yeah, they're okay. You know, it looks like a little pocket pussy for your fingers, basically. That's a good way to describe it. I'm serious. It's like Frozone's pocket pussy.
Okay.
That's how I describe penguin fingers.
All right. Okay.
Combs would also after fights put his bare feet on the grass,
Grounding.
get grounded.
I've heard
Alright,
this.
what is the benefit of grounding?
Oh, it's bullshit. No. Maybe it's true. Sorry.
Get the EMFs out your body, the electromagnetic fields.
Whoa.
Ground. I ground. I stay grounded.
Do you do that?
I definitely connect with the ground every day.
But like,
How do you do
because
this?
of it, or just naturally you just walk around barefoot?
Well,
Like,
I walk around barefoot, but if it's cold out, I'm like I could be soft and put shoes on, or I could just stay
Ground.
Ground.
Get connected.
I have bad circulation. My toes get cold. I can't do that.
do you think it's the same if you're on the sidewalk?
No, it's gotta be
You
earth.
need grass.
Earth.
grass, dirt, hug a tree.
Earth.
But like,
I look
Well, I
out
think
the
so,
window.
you feel so much better when you go in the ocean or you swim in like a
I think
natural
it's the
spring.
sun. The sun.
The sun.
Yeah.
Bro, sunlight I think is huge for making you feel better.
Yeah, sun.
You
sun.
need
It's a
more
big one.
sunlight.
I know, man. I'm pretty white.
How often do you go out?
Not very often, cause like I just do training inside.
Man, winter in Texas is so nice just because it makes me appreciate like the next 6 months of heat before
You
the
hate it-
next
you hate it,
3
yeah.
months
You
get
You like
hot.
this? You
Yeah.
like this?
I really don't mind it. I'm like,
Really?
this is nice. It's gonna be.
I like it for the first like 2 weeks.
I'm so
And
okay
I'm
with
the
this
2
shit,
weeks.
bro.
Like a
we
little
had-
reset.
We had to spar today. My feet were fucking freezing.
warm him up.
Bro, it was rough.
You
I
go-
hated it.
You know.
And like I keep my gear in the garage, so I'm
Oh,
putting on
that
this
gets freezing.
ice cold
Yeah, for sure.
shit. I'm like, oh, this is trash.
Yeah.
And Elton doesn't want to put the heat on because
Really? Why?
You guys are pussies if you need to.
Well,
fucking-
you guys will make it hot in there. You just start burning.
Yeah, I mean, as
Just
soon as
move
we
around.
move around, we're chilling,
fine.
but
Exactly, yeah.
In the beginning, I'm like, dog,
Brother.
this is rough.
Shiver me timbers.
Like in B team, it's still there's still heat and AC.
Once
It's still
people
like
get,
70 degrees, or
it's
something.
fucking fine. It'll be
No,
warm
dude,
like
this
next
one's-
week, man.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
I hope so.
fucking
That's what I hope
fine.
so. I
You
hope
know,
so too. I'm not a fan.
even
of
if it's still cold, like it's gonna be warm a day or two. Like it's fucking
Yeah,
sick.
It's weird. It's weird.
yeah.
Montreal is hell in the winter, like the dead of winter right now, bro. Even with a room full of fucking people, if you go near the window, you're cold. The mats are cold, no matter how full the fucking room is. It's
It's
yeah,
good to play in the snow though.
it's very fun.
I miss the
yeah.
snow. I miss snowboarding, bro.
Yeah,
Snowboard.
we should do a trip. We should do like a
Montreal.
Montreal trip. I've been saying this for years.
How long did you live there for?
I lived there my whole life
Just how
until
long?
I moved. I really moved to Jersey at like I don't know, 25,
Okay.
24.
Long time.
I don't know.
So, when you moved to Jersey, that was
Yeah.
first in New York, or that was first at Nicky's house? Like when was the full
Well,
commitment?
I think I would say like the full commitment was near the end of Nicky's house, right before Trish moved to Florida, and then we went to Gordon's.
What?
Yeah, before
You
that,
weren't moving? You didn't live in the
I
city?
had a bunch of shit. I was definitely there for a long time, but I would still make trips back like
Wow.
within 3 months. Yeah.
Interesting. With
Yeah.
you, when did you? Why did you start going to Henzo's? Like, why there instead of I don't know fucking
Best coach in the world.
Yeah. Who Jay told you that?
Jay told me that, and then I verified that on the internet. I was like, I'm trying to be.
The
Internet.
best coach.
And then I was like, I went to all the local gyms like in the area.
Where else did you go?
I went to like Ricardo Almeida, this place called Grindhouse MMA, and
You
just
ever go to like Marcelo's or Unity?
Nope. I went to Tom
No.
DeBlas's place too,
Oh, yeah.
and had great success everywhere I went. And I was
Train
like,
with Tom.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I trained with Tom. Yeah. Yep. And yeah, just kept having good success. So I found out about John and ended up sending it up there.
Because back then you would drive like 2 hours, right?
Dude,
What was the
it
commute?
was on if there was no traffic, it was 2.5. But on the way home, I would almost always catch traffic. It'd be like 3,
Going
4,
home.
5 sometimes.
Going home was
yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I can't, like, now that we're so far, you don't miss it at all.
Don't even say it.
I miss it. I miss it. I don't miss it. Like, I'm good now. I'm happy where we are now. I live like fucking 5 minutes from the gym, but like, it was a fun era, you know, like
Yeah.
Were you commuting with your boys? And
you
whatnot?
commute with your boys, you talk about training, you smoke a bunch of weed in the car, and then get to training, and
Dude,
you're like, shit, I'm too
We
high.
used
And
to
then,
smoke so much.
way
weed.
too much.
Way too much.
Do you
weed.
guys still smoke weed? Do you smoke weed?
No.
Are you allowed to? No?
No.
Are you allowed to?
No.
Are you allowed to tell us?
Well,
Nicky, Nicky
What?
was fucking like 13.
Nicky or Nicky Ryan?
Oh, Nicky Ryan.
Nicky Ryan, okay.
Nicky Ryan was like 13 with a 4-foot bong. We were like, I
Yes.
gotta rip this
The
before we
bong's
go
bigger
up.
than him.
Yeah. Like, I gotta rip this before I go to
I can't train if I don't rip my bong. He hates when we imitate
I
his
know,
fucking
I
voice.
know.
I can't not do it. I can't.
It's so funny.
Yeah. But yeah, we smoked way too much weed. Do you guys still smoke weed?
Nah,
you guys?
not anymore.
Zero. No.
You stopped relatively recently, right?
Yeah, been a few months.
He sacrificed it to the gods.
Oh.
So wait, so you want to, but you don't.
Yes.
And you want to, but you don't, or you just don't?
I stopped craving it, to be honest. I just like one day just was like,
That's
I'm
the same
done.
with
Yeah.
me. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
with you.
I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I tried wanting to, and I'm like, every time
I
I'm
do,
just
I'm
like, I need to fucking text this guy about this fucking thing, and I'm like, God, I'm gonna say something stupid. It's just,
yeah.
just fucking.
But you still
sacrifice.
You still like it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I definitely like it, but sacrifice it for the gold, for the glory.
Yeah, for ADCC
Glory.
Gold. So
Yeah.
ADCC
The
Gold,
gods.
you win that, smoke again.
I don't know. Maybe not because I want to win it again.
We'll see when the
Did
yeah.
the show Vikings have anything to do with this decision or no? Or
No.
Bo Nickel?
I definitely I liked what Bo Nickel said. It was like sacrifice. Like
Where?
he didn't
Where did
drink
he say
for
this?
like. He didn't drink until he accomplished his goals. You know what I mean? So like, maybe he drank a little bit in like high school or whatever, and then came college. He was like, I write down my goals. I'm not gonna drink until I'm done. So sacrifice.
I think sacrifice is a good thing. Like,
what do
to
you
reach your goals.
what do I have to sacrifice? Like, what can I give? Like, what?
I mean, it could be weed.
But I don't. It's not a sacrifice for me.
Ooh.
Coffee.
Damn.
I don't want it that bad.
But then how do I succeed if I can't have the energy to wake up in the morning? Fuck.
The gods give it to
Oh
you.
no! Why would you say that?
JayRod doesn't do coffee. He's
Yeah,
got
but he
tons,
never.
tons of energy.
He just you traumatized him. That's why he
Let's
does
talk
it.
about this. So,
Yeah.
so basically, all of us. All right. We start off with Jay, then we got to talk about your
Okay, okay.
caffeine.
Ah, yes,
But
caffeine.
pretty much
All right,
all of us
this is the
drink
caffeine chapter of this segment.
Yeah. So, JayRod, Nicky Rod's little brother, doesn't drink any caffeine. No soda with caffeine. No
Fucking
coffee.
twerp
Because what
nerd.
happened?
Yeah, so when he was like maybe like 13 or something like that,
13.
he maybe even 12, like I don't know, some young like that. I was sponsored by this supplement company, and I was like, JayRod like finished up practice at wrestling practice. He was like, "Oh, I want to go lift, but I'm like tired." I was like, "I got exactly what you need." So I gave him. So he's like on an empty stomach because he's like cutting weight, and I give him like 2 scoops of like this pre-workout. He goes and starts lifting, comes back. He's like itching everywhere, and he's like, "I don't know what's happening. This doesn't feel right." And he goes upstairs. He takes a cold shower. He's like shaking in the shower, and it was a stimulant like pre-workout, so his whole body was like
A ton of caffeine. Like a
yeah.
shitload of B vitamins that
Yeah,
probably
Nitric oxide or something in there. That's-
nitrous
everything,
oxide
yeah.
or nitric.
I think it's nitric.
I don't
For
know.
I think that like it's like a vasodilator. So
Oh,
like, I think
fuck.
that's like makes your skin itch and shit. I
Probably.
think I don't know.
But yeah, he experienced that. He was like,
Traumatized
yeah,
him.
I'm good. And then one time we gave him like a double shot cappuccino. And I think that fucked him up as well. But
Oh
I
my
think
God.
it was because he was on an empty stomach again.
Why do you guys keep doing this? Hey Jay, have you eaten anything today? No. Why? Okay, perfect. Come with me.
Yeah.
Fucking traumatized.
But he did
him
have a
good.
Red Bull recently when he was driving me home from Pittsburgh.
Oh,
and
shit.
he ate, and then he had the Red Bull. And he was fine. So
Oh,
You just gotta eat.
so he's chilling.
Just gotta
gotta
fucking eat. Yeah.
You know, it'll be all right.
But I guess he doesn't seem like he's like,
but he
I
also
want to do it.
He also was doing like 110 all the way home, 6-hour drive.
He just crashed out.
Yeah.
I
He's
feel
like,
Yeah, I was like sleeping. I wake up, peek at the speedometer. I was like, oh shit, let me just go back to sleep.
If I die, I die.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never, maybe, yeah, I've had like heart racing with caffeine, but never like, I'm not going to, I'm
is it
just
too much? Like how much? have
for
you had?
sure too much caffeine. Like I remember in the first experience I had with that, I was in Dawson, this college in Montreal. And I had to
Going
like,
to school.
I was still going to school. Yeah. And I had to like get ready for a presentation or some shit, or like a group project. And I was like fucking clueless about it. So I'm like, I'm gonna drink 3 double espressos like right before this class. And it was honestly terrifying. It was like, I was in my seat sweating. Like, I'm probably not gonna have a heart attack, but this is as close to I can get without actually having a heart attack. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna tone this
Do you
down.
have a degree?
No.
Did you get close?
Yeah, no, it's different. No, very far. No, you have. It's different in Montreal. Like you finish high school at what, fucking 16, and then you go into like CJEP, which is like right before university. It's like college.
So you have a high school diploma at 16.
16, yeah,
Yeah, oh, sick.
yeah.
Do you start schooling earlier?
We start so high school starts at grade 7. Does it start for you guys? Have like middle school, right?
I think 8th grade is high school. 8.
Okay, so we go elementary school 1 to 6, and then high school 7 to 11.
No,
And
you
then-
do 11, 12. It's actually 9th
9 to 12.
Nine, oh,
Ninth
yeah,
grade,
so
9
we're-
to 12.
we start high school 7.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
that's it.
So
Wait, caffeine.
Caffeine.
yeah. You want to tell
Yeah,
us?
I'll
explain,
count
I'll
it
explain.
off, you know?
I'll explain.
Get less editing for Jim to go the chapters
Yeah.
on the YouTube, you know? Fuck, come on.
It was like, so I was like 12 years old when I started training like more. So I was training like 2 times a day. So I would train in the morning or like lunchtime and then come home and take a nap and then go to training. But I'd be like tired for the nighttime. So my dad was like, here, try this energy drink. My dad loves energy drinks, all like pre-workout
Really?
stuff. he gives me one. I'm like, dude, this stuff's really good. And I start drinking it more and more. Then it was like
They are really good.
they're addicting. They're addicting, man.
Very
I'm
good.
addicted. And I started drinking like 2 a day. And then like it was good for years. Years I was fine, no heart problems. I get a little bit itchy, but it wasn't that bad. And then
Little itchy, couple rashes. Yeah.
I was like, this is normal. This is normal. Got them energy drinks.
You got that monster. All right.
And then it was like it was a day when me and Damien used to train. We used to do was it 5:30 a.m. sessions?
Yeah, the
So yeah,
5:30
we do Muay Thai at 5:30 in the morning. And it was one day afterwards. We were just talking for a little bit after. They're like, hey, let's just go to lunch. We go to lunch. We sit down, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I'm shaking.
Tweaking.
I'm tweaking, man. I'm inching my neck. I'm like, Damien's looking at me. He's like, man, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. And I start shaking, and then I start.
Damien goes, what's wrong with you?
Well, bro, he's like,
Yeah,
fucking,
just what was your
he's just like-
perspective on this?
Well, it's known that he drinks a lot of energy drinks. Before this happened,
Yeah.
I would be like, bro, you shouldn't be drinking that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. He
you're
was
gonna-
telling me for a while.
I was saying, I was like, this is not good for you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're gonna stunt your growth because you're not gonna want to eat. He's like, nah, I'm fucking fine. I'm locked in.
You said that? Locked in?
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
We say that all the time. Like, when people miss training, we're like, they're not locked in.
They're
like
not
us,
locked
man.
in.
We're locked in, man. We're there every day.
Locked
But,
in.
So we go get lunch.
They have like office jobs.
And he's like fucking shaking, and he's like, I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, dude, my heart, man, my heart. I'm like, yo, what? My heart? He's like, dude, man, I don't know what's going on. I don't fucking
kid.
He's
My heart. I don't know what's
He's
going
like
on.
14. I'm like, how many C4? He would drink the C4 energy
Okay,
drinks.
Those are
Yeah, bro.
It's like
I
200
can't lie,
milligrams.
I had one before this.
you.
Why are you talking?
You're
so much?
relapsing.
Bro,
I can't lie.
he's like, man, I don't know, my heart, man, it's fucking crazy. He's like having a panic attack at this sushi spot. So then for 8 months after that, just stopped drinking caffeine.
You just zero
Yeah.
caffeine for 8 months.
Still had coffee in the morning, but it'll just be 1 cup.
As long as you manage that, but seems
He's
like you're
back.
down
No,
a slippery slope again.
He don't quit nothing.
Locked in. Locked in.
Dude.
Fuck.
It's hard, man, because they're good.
They're so good.
And
They're good.
Holy shit,
And
they're
the thing-
so good.
The thing is like it helps you before the night session or that next session. It's like,
but yeah, it really
fucking
helps
tired.
you in the short term. But if you do that, you're like burning the candle at both ends. It fucks up your sleep, and then you're gonna have a
You just
fucking
need. You
heart
probably
attack.
just need less. Like a, four, like
I
a
think
fourth of a
less,
can
yeah.
throughout the day. Would
Well,
be fine.
what
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
was I was just drinking so many of them that they stopped affecting me. I could drink one at 8 p.m. some
Yeah,
nights.
you build
and
a
I would
tolerance.
just go to sleep. I could go to sleep at 10 p.m.
Jesus, that's got to
So
be
it was
bad
just
for
the
you,
tolerance.
man.
insane.
It's
bro.
fucking
tolerance was
very
just getting
bad,
up
very
there.
bad.
So
Yeah, I mean, is there anything else about the caffeine incident that you'd like to share? Or is that
I mean,
about
it
sums it up?
was just scary. I was like, oh, because then I went back to the gym. I was about to teach a private, and we had like this kids room. I just went and laid down in the kids room for like an hour, just like, I'm gonna die. I was like breathing really heavy, and I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And later that night, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep. I woke up. I was still.
You slept through? You were fine then?
Yeah, I was fine. Yeah, we slept through
Goddamn.
it. Woke up, and I was like, all right, I'm good. And then that day is when I quit. But then I relapsed. So.
Just want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, Massive Supplements and Violent Hippie. Use code SimpleMan, all caps, for 15% off both of those companies. Massive Supplements, trademarked Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, very nutrient-dense foods. I personally use their creatine and BCAAs during my workout and sometimes even before the workout. For Violent Hippie, they have soaps, USDA CBD oils, T-shirts, rash guards, you name it, owned by former Navy SEAL Mitch Aguiar. Use Simple Man to get 15% off.
Guys, Violent Hippie, Massive Supplements, get the Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, all the vitamins, nutrients you need to get that body that you want.
Natty Rod style.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Nicky Rod. If you're looking to support the Simple Man podcast and myself, please check out carnejerky.com, CarneJerky. What's up, y'all? It's Damien Anderson and Nicky Rod from the Simple Man Podcast. We're here to let you know that our merch is live. You guys want some t-shirts, some fancy cups, support the Simple Man Podcast, and get our merch. Link in bio.
Talking about sleep a lot. You guys ever tried this whoop strap thing?
No, but I was thinking about it.
I have a couple of friends who use it. What do you think?
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Really?
It's so good.
How do you think, how does it help you?
All right. So basically the most I get out of it is like it tells me how hard I worked obviously during training sessions, tells me how much I'm recovered, tells you all your stuff, your HRV, how many times, like if you look back over like a month, it tells you how many times you trained over the week, how hard you went during those sessions, what your recovery was like, what your sleep was like, all the stuff that I'm like interested in knowing that I'm not going to keep track of unless it does it for me. And the most valuable thing I think is for the sleep. It like basically if you want to get 8 hours of sleep, you got to be in your bed for 10 let's say, something like that. Yeah. My sleep is shit right now.
Really?
It's terrible.
Why?
But it's getting better. Because
I promise you.
I swear it's getting better. Because first of all, for me, it just makes me feel guilty when I like have a shit sleep. It's like bad recovery or bad sleep percentage. Like
F. You got F.
Yeah, like you fucking suck. It just,
So
like,
what's your recovery percentage?
right now? I think it's pretty bad. I think it's like 55.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. But see, like I see that. Yeah, 55. Like today's a rest day. It's like it tells me I'm not training.
Yeah, but a rest day, but you did like an hour of basketball.
Nah, like 20 minutes.
You guys played basketball
basketball.
today?
Yeah, on it. It was so fun.
With who?
Liam's
Just
good.
you two. Just you two play
Yeah,
basketball.
me too. Yeah,
He's better than
me
you in
too.
basketball?
I beat him today.
Nice.
Game to 7. It's a short game, but you know,
It's not recovery.
active recovery.
Well,
It's not a rest day.
What do you guys believe? So with a rest day, do you guys believe in true rest day or active recovery?
Okay, I
rest
I think you
day?
do nothing.
this
You
is
should
my
do nothing. You should
this
just
is
let
my
your body
just-
recover.
like that. No, okay. This is my ideal rest. I think a rest needs to be over like 2 days. Hear me out.
days?
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Whoa.
Day 1, active recovery.
Okay.
Okay. Like what I did today.
Basketball.
Day 2, nothing.
So
Day
you're
2,
not going to do anything tomorrow? You're going to train tomorrow.
I'm gonna train tomorrow.
So
but
you never
You don't do what you say.
I don't, but I want to. But I do agree. I think like one active recovery, or the other way around. Like one day of just like you just chill, you watch some shows, you fucking take a nap, you eat good food, and then day 2 active recovery. Then day 3 you are like 100%.
What do you
think.
think about this?
I think if you're doing anything, it is not a rest day. If you're getting your
But
heart
do you-
rate up, if you're sweating,
Do you believe in rest days or do you believe in...
I don't know what I believe in, bro. I really don't.
It's a good answer.
I could
Like-
go hard
Yeah.
every day,
I mean,
and then
we don't take any days off.
Yeah.
It's every
Yeah.
day.
I consider today a day off for sure. If
We
I
sparred
don't,
today.
you
trained
did.
jiu-jitsu
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
no, for me,
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
you got.
yeah.
You guys sparred today.
We
We-
sparred
yeah, we did like
today.
15
yeah.
rounds.
No,
Yeah, I think
20
you
rounds.
should.
20 rounds
20
today.
rounds.
20 rounds.
20 rounds.
of
We
sparring.
locked
How many?
in,
How many
bro.
minutes? Yeah, you're
Locked
locked
in.
into fucking
Bro.
CTEs. We're locked in. You think CTE makes you gay?
Oh, I heard you guys talk about this.
He's like, I plead the fifth.
I mean,
I need my energy drink.
I think I knocked out.
when I listen to
I-
like Olympic champs talk, they talk about having rest days.
Yeah,
right,
Bo
I don't
takes
know.
a midweek.
I don't know about
rest day.
Olympic guys, but the Penn State guys talk about it. Like,
They,
they say
know what
they
they're
only have
fucking
like,
doing, man.
it sounds crazy. I think they only have like 3 hard sessions a week or something like that.
Yeah.
And like they're kind of just chilling the other days.
Crazy.
Maybe they drill and do some other stuff, and then maybe they actually take 1 or 2 days to not do anything.
You don't think-
Bo does a midweek break, right?
Midweek?
Do you think we should start
Midweek Wednesday.
incorporating that? The thing that I worry is that those guys have been wrestling since they were 5. I feel like I started at like 19 years old. I need more time to learn.
I
don't
feel like
know. What do
I
you-
need to catch up as well
That's
a
how,
little
that's
bit. But
how I've always felt. It's like, why would I didn't have the luxury of starting at 5 years old. Like, I need to learn as much
You
as
could
I
go
can.
through just technique and not go live.
You think that's what maybe we should start doing?
honestly, I think there could be a benefit in that. I think if we just kind of allot one session a week to just a full
Just drill
a
or
full
just-
hour, as much time as it would take us to go through a normal session, like actually drilling, not like we do, just like fuck around and film it for like 30 minutes and then, all right,
Yeah.
guys, mount to the close guard time.
Yeah. I don't know. I do see in Vegas, the guys usually take Sundays off. I feel like a lot of MMA
Sundays,
patchy
yeah.
mix.
I feel like the rest day, like even if I take a rest day, either on Monday, I don't feel like that big of a difference.
I
That's
feel like
just me.
when you're
dude,
younger,
I feel
I was doing we were doing like 5 sessions.
Yeah, when I was younger, I'm
Yeah.
like, this rest day was a waste. Like, I should not have done
Yeah, it
that,
just doesn't
and
change
now I'm
much.
behind one
Yeah.
day.
I
But
don't
now I really feel better when I.
For me, fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just older now, but 16.
Got the youth.
16.
Got the
man.
youth.
Yeah, that's
Euphemism.
crazy. Fucking anything.
But yeah, I also have some bearing of understanding that, like, I fucking don't know. Like, maybe I should just train every day and then I'll be fucking better.
And just
you know?
vary the intensities.
That's
for
yeah.
different
Yeah.
trainings.
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
I don't vary. I go pretty fucking hard.
You go hard all the
Yeah.
time,
So like
yeah.
I need a rest day for me. I think it's different for everyone. That's my answer.
Yeah,
You do you.
I've been trying to do not as hard every day. Like, you know, maybe like if I'm competing on a Friday, I'll make sure that like I go hard on Fridays. But like I try to take a couple days a week where I'm just like being more technical, go with smaller guys, a slower pace.
Yeah, well, you always start off usually with like the light, like leg lock rounds or mounted rounds with the smaller guys, and you kind of increase
Ramp
your
it up,
intensity. I think we all kind of do. The first 1 or 2 rounds are never
First
like,
1 or 2 are slow, and then we ramp it up. But I guess it depends how high you ramp it up. That's another thing this thing helps you with. It's like you ramp it up to what you think you ramped it up to, and then tells you like, oh, you actually went way harder. Like your heart was working way harder than you may have thought, or it was working easier and you thought you were working harder. That means like you're not recovered.
You're a bitch. Oh,
it means you're a fucking pussy. Like let's say I'm like, holy shit, that round was hard. I could barely breathe after this, and then I go and my heart rate's like 60%. I don't know the exact percent, but like it's like 60% your max.
Push harder.
Well, not necessarily. Maybe it means like you are not recovered properly, because like how it felt doesn't accurately depict how hard you went, you know?
What if that's wrong?
Then the whole fucking the whole thing falls apart. It's a debacle. It's a fucking
one thing that that I realized, well, it's kind of obvious looking back. So I used to always train fasted, but now I train like I eat carbs before training, and I feel way better, which is kind of obvious. But do you still train fasted? You used to train fasted too, right?
Since I got this coffee machine, I've been eating carbs before training, but I feel pretty good with fasted, like both ways, fasted and not fasted. I would say sometimes when I was fasted, I would feel like round 3 or 4 be a bit gloomy, but then I'd pound some like some
electrolytes
electrolytes, and I'd be.
I think
so
electrolytes.
Sugar or
for sure, like Gatorade with some extra salt in it, like sugar and sodium.
Yeah,
and
you're good to go.
Good to go. I do like eating though. If I have to do like some kind of like filming or talking before going in the training, like if I have to talk for like an hour,
it just drains you. Yeah.
I feel like with the rest day for me and Damien, it's a little bit different just because we do striking and we only spar so much. Like we do like certain days we'll do like specific sparring. We'll be like, Damien can jab, I can like kick or whatever. But like we only spar so much, so it's like those days we typically go with like pretty hard, or like I'll spar pretty hard or he'll spar pretty hard. So I think it's different for us. I mean, we both do jiu-jitsu, but it's like you have those certain days, like we spar Thursday, Sunday. So like those days we do like, Thursdays we'll do like 12 rounds, Sundays we'll do 20. It's like those days, it's hard to find a rest day in between there when it's like every day we're doing something hard.
You have to you have to schedule it. It's never going to feel like, oh, like now today's the day I'm supposed to do this and tomorrow's the day I'm supposed to. So you have to like force yourself to do it, or you're just young and you just never fucking do it.
Well, I do think like sometimes with the striking, like so Thursdays, Sundays are our hard days. The other ones we might have like positional sparring or like tech sparring, but it's like there are days, I guess, with the striking that they are a bit lighter.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it's more technique, more like, you know, knowledge focused, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Guys,
it's different for everyone, but yeah.
UFC fights last night. Sean Strickland lost the belt, man.
That's a mitch.
That card was terrible. That was such a boring. There was Arnie Allen.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, I think it was entertaining. Maybe I'm biased because I know him.
No. That was my favorite fight.
It was fucking fun.
That was
it was
fight.
entertaining. Yeah.
It was a good fight.
Every other goddamn fucking fight. Well, wait, just about Arnie's fight. Shit.
Man, he got
fucking won.
No,
Did he?
I think.
Yeah. Well, he almost got out a couple times, but
some good Grambies, but
I thought he was going to hit that ninja choke, that front.
Yeah,
I thought
that was kind of
Evloev
close.
had to whip out of that one. But
but he ended up on bottom after that.
On bottom, yeah.
That's the thing. I think
the knees were. I think the knees were legit.
I thought they were legal.
I thought they were legal too.
All right,
just the way.
They look legal to me.
All right, for legal,
especially because they're saying an unweighted hand, then you can knee.
Well, you're not supposed to like also play the game of like hands on the ground.
Like
you can't be like,
oh,
I'm not touching the ground.
Yeah.
So it's a weird area.
Yeah.
But they looked legal to me. I don't think they should have stopped the fight because now that kind of changes. Oh
yeah.
Oh, he could have finished him in that.
Like that was
you never know.
It cut him. They were hard knees.
Yeah.
Does change it, but Evloev looked fucking good, bro.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's tough.
An animal, man.
Yeah. What? That's 145.
That was featherweight.
Yeah. 45.
Wow. What do you guys think of Topuria Volkanovski? It's happening pretty soon, right?
I mean, I gotta
next
go
month.
with Volk, right? We gotta go with Volk.
Gotta go with Volk.
That's fucking Craig's
Topuria's
boy.
tough. Holy shit. Topuria's tough, man.
Both are great. Yeah. Topuria's really good.
Yeah, Ilya's fucking good, but You know, I wonder if he's coming back too soon from a head kick KO.
Yeah, I think he's coming back too soon.
Like,
yeah,
bro, he got knocked
I would
out.
wait.
Yeah, he should wait a little bit.
I would wait.
But it's like, I guess.
Fuck. I mean, look, they know way better than us what the right thing to do is. But like from the outside looking in, like I would wait.
I wonder if that's the UFC's pressuring them. Like, are they supposed to fucking make Volk wait, and then now what? Holloway and Ilya are supposed to fight, and then what happens if Holloway wins? They're not going to do Holloway and
Volk
again.
Yeah.
So it's like I guess you know,
maybe. I bet their team knows what they're doing. They're not going to like succumb to pressure. They're like, if they needed to wait, they're going to be like, no, we're fucking waiting.
Okay.
No.
From a striking perspective, how do you think it goes?
Striking wise, Ilya is very good on the inside, but when it comes to like Volk's distance management and like defense, I feel like he'll give Tapor trouble. But like they're both like very well rounded. Like Tapor's good grappling. Like he did very good against Ryan Hall. Volk's got really good grappling. So it's like it's a really good style matchup. I think Volk will win a decision.
What do you think the keys for in the strike? It's most likely going to become a striking match. You think? That's what I kind of think.
Yeah,
I think
they'll either even out or Volk will get the advantage in the grappling. And then they'll be forced to strike. Or they'll be like, oh, I respect the other person's grappling so much or wrestling that they're not going to shoot, and they'll stay standing.
So now, in the striking department, what do you think Volk has to do to win? What do you think Ilya has to do to win?
For Ilya, it's like there are certain styles that work better. Like obviously, like Islam did good against Volk because he's bigger than Volk, he's longer than Volk, so he can use his kicks and like longer range. Like Tapor is shorter. Tapor's gonna have to get on the inside against him and try to Tapor's got very lot of power, like overhands, hooks, stuff like that. I think with Volk is just like not going backwards too much. Like he does very good with his distance management, but it's like if he's pressing the action, I think he'll win. I think it's whoever's going forward will win.
But that's what you saw yesterday. I feel like with Strickland. Strickland does such a good job. We were talking about it earlier today.
Yeah.
Strickland does such a good job when he comes forward. When he fights backwards,
That's when he gets it.
That's when he gets fucked.
There's a lot of like one-dimensional fighters in the UFC. It's like they either are so good at wrestling or so good at coming forward. Like you take one thing away, they're not the same fighter.
Yeah. And then
I felt time raped that I stayed up for that.
Yeah, it was a late card.
Dude, I left your house like almost 1 a.m. I was like, for a shit card.
Yeah.
That's the co-main event was.
Yeah, I was at Dave & Buster's. I was like, I want to go play basketball. I was like, this fight sucks.
Bro,
Dude,
why do they do
lie,
that to us, man?
I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
Mean.
I didn't know who those girls were. I don't know the female
Nobody's
fighters.
Sexist.
Man.
Bigot.
Canceled.
I didn't even fucking
Canceled.
know. I was like, this is, and it was a shit fight.
It's
It was
really
so
like
dumb.
pisses me off how much I'm a fan of that fucking sport, and they just time
Shit
raped
on
me.
it.
They time raped me.
Yeah.
I will never get those hours back.
Yeah.
Recovery 55%.
Bad
That's why
sleep.
you're beat up today.
Come on.
Yeah, bad sleep. All right, so
Millions
actually-
others like me, fucking victims of that time rapage.
So
Brutal.
Ilya Volk. There's also Cheeto O'Malley on the same card.
Oh,
No, next card.
No, they can't do
damn.
that on the same.
That was gonna be sick. I thought it
No,
was a
month
stat
after,
card.
month after.
Oh,
Watch
really?
that just be hella boring, just like the same shit. Just
It
fucking.
happens sometimes.
It can happen.
What do you wait? What do you mean, Sean?
Like,
Cheeto?
you know,
if
you
it's
think-
just boring as fuck. Like
Who?
We're saying someone's like a fight will be hyped up and
You
it
don't think
still
it's gonna be a
sucks.
sick fight?
I mean, I think it will, but like,
You
it's you never could just be a fucking.
It's like when Francis Ngannou fought Derek Lewis.
Exactly. That's
I
got
fell asleep.
fireworks
Okay.
written
Yeah.
all over it, and
Yeah. Okay.
terrible.
How do you think
Anyway.
that goes, Sean O'Malley, Cheeto?
I think Sean wins.
I think so too.
I think Sean would have won the first one if he didn't get the perennial nerve kicked.
Yeah. A nerve.
What? What are you smiling
Undefeated.
about?
I just love how he
Undefeated.
says undefeated. But
I
it's
love
like-
it too. It's
I was
true.
like,
He hit him in
would've
the
killed
in the
you,
joint.
bro.
Nah,
If the ref wasn't
no,
there, he
no.
would've killed you.
Yeah.
In the street, he
Yeah.
would have been like, "Oh, sorry, bro, I hit your perennial nerve. I'll give you a second to recover." What, you can't knee it down opponent, you can hit the perennial nerve?
What about
It's
like
dangerous.
What about like these lucky KOs type of thing? It's like that shit. It's still.
What do you mean?
That's
What
not
about them?
lucky. I don't know. I mean, he was throwing multiple calf kicks. It's not luck.
No,
That's
it's-
what I'm saying,
I'm joking.
like-
I'm joking.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
oh,
definitely Cheeto. Yeah, he was throwing
It's good
cap. He
game
wasn't
plan.
checking them
Yeah.
properly.
But it's
You know?
So you don't think he's gonna? You think he's gonna check it this time?
I think O'Malley's going to beat him this time.
The thing is, I think it's a 5-round fight.
It's 5 rounds.
Yeah,
Title fight.
it is a
So
5-round.
O'Malley gets
Was
tired.
Cheeto the champ
Yeah.
before?
No,
No.
Sean's the champ.
Sean's
Aljo
the
was the
champ,
champ
yeah.
before. Yeah.
So Cheeto beat Sean O'Malley.
Well, I think Sean's gonna win.
Yeah,
He has
we-
to knock him out. I
Yeah,
think.
we were talking
Just
about this
watch
earlier
out
about
for
like
that.
Sean's cardio.
perennial baby.
Sean's not known for his cardio. He gets fairly tired.
And Cheeto has very good cardio. Is that like the
Just better.
Just
better.
better?
I'd say just better.
Yeah, you just don't really see Cheeto get like kind of exhausted with Sean.
His story is so cool. Sorry to
I don't know
derail.
his story.
Oh man,
What's his story?
fucking. You gotta watch the podcast. Him and on Joe, I think.
Okay.
He
his
used to
story?
like fight for like food in the street. You know what I'm
Okay,
talking about?
I do think I saw.
Dude, he
like,
has
a
the
clip about
coolest
this.
fucking story. I don't even want to. I'm gonna butcher it, but like, it's so cool. His origin story.
Really?
Anyway, go check it out if you know.
Okay, on Joe Rogan's podcast.
I
saw
think
some
it's on
clip,
Joe's.
where
I think it's on
it was,
Joe's.
like,
Yeah.
he would fight for like $20 or something.
Yeah, some shit like that. And then like if he didn't win, like he just doesn't eat or something. Something like that. I don't know. I don't want to
Whoa.
fucking butcher it, but so cool his story. But
Yeah.
also Mirab and Cejudo were fighting.
Oh, that's confirmed.
Yeah, I think,
when is
crazy.
that?
I think same card.
Same card as the Cheeto fight.
Mhm.
How do you guys think that goes?
It's a good clash of styles.
I don't know, honestly. I guess
I don't know either.
Maybe-
I really have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one. They're like
Tough
very
one,
similar
toss
styles.
up.
Marab's on a hot streak. Cejudo just lost.
Yeah, Cejudo's also
50-50.
like just kind of coming back. Like he
Exactly.
hasn't been out of it for a while now. I don't know them.
Yeah, I don't know
well
either.
enough.
I don't
yeah.
know either. I mean,
Marab's Aljo's training partner, right?
Yeah.
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 You ever trained with him?
Trained with Marab, trained with Aljo.
How'd that go?
Dang.
I went well.
Did you get KO'd?
Did not get KO'd.
Shocking.
Shockingly. I was using my. I was running
Just
away.
He was
running.
running away.
Yeah. You put the pads on and then run to the car. You're like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not getting KO'd now.
I sparred him when I went to Vegas for the UFC Invitational. With the guys went out there. I just went and like sparred with the guys at Syndicate, some of the other guys at the PI. But the thing is, I don't know how good Cejudo is right now. Like that's the
Yeah, I have
thing.
no clue.
Like, I have no idea.
It's like he had the close fight with Sterling, but I don't know. Like Sterling's gonna be able to tell Marab, hey, there's things to look out for, but I don't know.
But I would also argue that so Marab's whole thing is pretty much spamming these single legs and doubles and shit like that, like just kind of spamming them and gets the person exhausted. I would actually argue that Aljo's wrestling and grappling is better than Marab. So it's like I don't know if Marab can actually do the same thing to Cejudo. I don't know.
Well,
He
you
took
have to
down.
look-
He
no
took him
fucking
down.
idea.
He took
Yeah.
Henry down.
You look at
Yeah.
when Marab fought Peter. He fought like he shot like what 50 takedowns.
It was some insane number.
But he's also getting those takedowns, so it's like who knows what that's gonna look like against Cejudo, who's an Olympic, wrestler. So.
Exactly. I don't know if like the Olympic wrestler back then is the same
Right.
same
Same
now.
caliber,
I don't know.
same-
I really have
yeah.
no clue.
It's also different than cage wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
No, you're
strikes
right.
and
You're right. So that's a toss up for me.
Yeah,
to
I
be
have no
honest.
clue. I have no clue.
Yeah.
When is that? Do you guys know
I
that?
think you said same card, so March.
March.
Oh, March. Oh,
But
it's already
April's
right.
UFC 300,
Sick.
so that should be good.
Who's fighting on 300?
Gaethje
Gaethje.
Holloway, Charles versus Armand, Bo
Is
Nickel.
McGregor
Oh, Bo's on it.
fucking fighting Chandler?
Hope so. I hope so.
I don't want him to fight, dude.
You don't want him to?
I mean, I'll watch the fight.
What do
for
you
sure.
mean you don't want
Come
him?
on, everyone wants to watch Conor.
Everyone
Yeah,
wants to
come
watch him,
on.
but bro, it's just
I hate
why
that-
fight
yeah.
at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were talking about it yesterday. You're probably just bored.
Probably just bored. He's a billionaire. He's like,
He wants
chill
to
it.
I don't
Show
know.
do something.
I mean, I'm bored too. I miss fucking the McGregor era, bro.
Ethan versus Conor.
No.
That was a sick era.
That was the most
Yeah.
entertaining UFC era, in my opinion, that
With
I've
Conor?
been a
I
fan
think now
watching.
It's arguably kind of Sean. I think Connor is doing it better.
yeah, Sean
Con-
O'Malley for sure he's empty, but no one will replicate Conor.
Oh,
in my
no,
so
there's
far.
gonna be
First
some-
double champ.
Guy right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
First double champ.
First double.
Well,
Right? No.
I don't know. There are other people that had the two belts, but like I
Really?
guess,
In the UFC?
Yeah.
well, I guess they just held them at this because they forced the others to like vacate their belts since they were going.
Yeah, but no one got two belts and then said the double champ does what the fuck he wants.
that was crazy.
No one's ever done that, and
It's
no
like,
one's
where's my second belt?
Yeah.
Do you know that? I think that's
You'll
Tyron
do
Woodley's
nothing.
belt. I think
Yeah, they
that
took
belt,
it from.
right?
They're like, Tyron, we need this right now. He's like,
Like, where's my
what?
other belt? I apologize for having you fucking
So
don't
sick.
That was insane.
So
when
sick.
I saw that, I was like,
How's the guy that entertaining?
oh man, that was a sick
Jose, are you listening? You know that?
I
I don't know that. That was fucking sick. That reminded me.
Yeah,
you guys
dude,
watched the
nothing.
Shane Gillis
Shut your mouth, you'll do
stand-up
nothing.
thing?
I'm gonna say that.
Do you ever watch? Do you watch Shane Gillis? at all?
I watched it a couple
He's
times, but
fucking
not often.
hilarious,
Bro,
man.
the fucking Al Qaeda Thank you. Bro, it's
I can't
so
say those
funny.
words. People will get mad at me.
It's so funny. Basically, they were saying about how genuine the reactions of the Al Qaeda.
It's like how you would react.
I would react like that. They're like they try so hard to blow shit up. It never really works. Like sometimes they're firing the RPGs, they go backwards. And finally they blow something up and you can hear the excitement. They're like, oh,
It's just another language, so it sounds terrifying.
yeah. Oh my god. Shingo's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
You guys should all watch that Netflix stand-up shit with
What's it
Shingo's.
called?
No clue, but it's so funny.
All right.
It's so fucking funny. What else has been
Goddamn.
going on, guys?
I'm competing next
this
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah, next
Quintet?
weekend. Yeah.
Well, a
this
week from
this
now.
coming weekend.
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's the Quintet.
Quintet, baby. Yeah, the cross promotional Quintet.
Oh, it's actually Quintet?
Well, it's Quintet rules, but no, it's not. It's not Quintet.
It's like an Enigma.
It's-
Right, Enigma's
It's like,
going on.
that's I guess.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, that's
running
what it is.
Yeah.
Cross promotions. So it's Enigma, Sapatera,
Midwest
finishers.
Finishers
Okay,
and
okay.
What's that? The church one?
I think
something.
they actually they
Oh, they got
pulled out.
Oh,
Now
okay.
it's like there's finishers and then there's like Midwest finishers.
Who's on your
something
team?
like that. All right, so we got me. Me. Kieran Kitchuk.
Nice.
Sean Yadi Marco. Sergio Vilas.
How do you know him?
And Renee.
my friend trained with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
and Renee Souza.
Okay, not a bad team.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What are the teams?
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. This team has Max Hansen.
Max Hansen.
Okay. Andre Porfirio. Ryan
Andre
Aiken,
Portfolio. Ryan Aitken.
John Combs. and,
Solid.
and Adrian Nez. I know who it is.
That sounds familiar.
He's
Okay.
tough. He's tough.
Has he been doing
Okay.
ADCC
He
Opens or
did
something?
trials. I think he did
Trials.
well.
Okay,
Ah,
okay.
fuck.
Who's the biggest guy on
sounds
your team?
familiar.
The biggest guy on my team? I think Sergio
Yeah,
is the
Sergio's pretty big.
heaviest guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sergio,
Okay.
last name?
Vilas.
Vilas. He's big.
I think he's big. Yeah.
Okay. The last team was Sapatero.
I think he's like 200
Aiken's
something.
big.
Yeah.
Now we have the Enigma team.
I'll beat Aiken.
Got Abraham,
La Montagne.
Reese Lefevre, DeAndre Corbet, Hunter Colvin, and Kaya Rudolph.
Kaya.
Teammate.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
used to
It's
train
not a
with
bad team. What's Wojcik's team? Wojcik's team.
Wojcik has Sergio Ardilla, Chris
Yep.
Wojcik, David Stoyle, Ernesto Riviere, and Paul Ardilla.
Yeah. So two Ardilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the Ardillas are
Ardilla, whatever.
big, right?
Yeah,
One
Paul-
of them's
man,
big.
Paul's
The other
99.
one's still kind of
Big.
big.
I mean, Paul's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Now,
and they're
also
both good.
Quintet rules as in one person stays in
You
until...
stay in. Yeah.
Didn't Paul win trials twice?
Yes.
yeah,
Our
yeah.
Ardilla's
Yeah,
won
very good.
trials.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good teams.
Good teams. So yeah, that's. I don't know our order yet.
You get show money?
No, but they hooked me up in other ways. So
Oh, other ways.
if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Coupon codes. Subway coupons.
Subway.
Okay.
Gonna eat
Good
well.
team, good teams.
Yeah. So that's it. That's next weekend. Yeah.
All
In
right, when you
Tampa.
fly out. In Tampa.
Yeah.
Sick.
Ooh.
You're going to teach a seminar out there.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
There
Have you been in Tampa?
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Tampa's...
But,
Florida's so fucking nice. We were talking about it
It's
yesterday.
cool. Yeah, it's gonna be warm. Fly out Thursday, and I think get back like Sunday.
What if we moved B team to Florida?
I'm down.
I like Florida.
Dang.
There you go. All right, pack it up.
You heard it here. It's just... I miss the ocean. You don't miss the ocean at all?
I don't like think about it, but then whenever I go somewhere, like when I went to Puerto Rico and I saw the ocean, I'm like, oh,
It's so nice.
this is nice.
Just the sunlight being around like that nice
the
warm
fresh
weather.
air.
Yeah, sun. The air is awesome. by
Well,
the way.
where in Florida would you pick? If you
I
could.
don't know. Gundel talks about Clearwater a lot, saying it's like the number
Clearwater
one
is that
beach
Clearwater.
What, is that
Mm.
where is that?
in
Tampa,
Florida.
Yeah,
Somewhere
but
by
where?
there. I don't fucking know.
Is it
I've been
St.
to
Petersburg,
Clearwater.
something like that. I don't know.
Clearwater's
St. Peter's?
And it's mid?
it's mid.
Wow.
I don't.
Mid.
yeah.
I don't care. Honestly, I just
Mid
want
means no bueno.
No bueno.
In the
The youth.
average, mid.
The youth.
mid.
Like
Okay,
mid-tier,
mid tier, middle,
Yeah.
Yeah,
mid-range.
yeah. I really want. I really like the ocean or warm weather all year round. I never want to be cold. That's
But
me.
hurricanes.
This guy always comes in here freezing. He's like, oh, just so cold.
It's cold, man.
It's cold as shit in that fucking gym. It's a big gym.
Yeah.
No heat. Everyone. Sometimes the door's left open too.
That's
I'm like,
rough.
Yeah, yeah.
That's rough.
If it's open, I close it.
What temperature do you guys sleep in?
66 usually.
That's lava.
Yeah,
66.
66 for me. That's
What's
what I
wrong with
need.
you? That's not even cold.
Well, that's what I sleep. I don't know. Sorry.
You sleep better
You
if it's
should
colder.
be sorry.
Colder than that?
They say 64 is the best temperature.
Who's they?
Scientists.
Big cold.
Really? what temperature do you guys keep
Big
your house? Big pharma.
To be honest, I got no idea. I probably.
All right.
It's like,
Oh, 64.
Yeah, 64.
It's always been 64.
What about you?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I set my thermostat to like 58.
58.
Do you turn it
Yeah.
up when you wake up? Like, or
I
your
just
house
turn it
is
off when I wake up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you set?
I keep it on 63 when I sleep, but then 70 during the day.
Dang.
Okay, yeah. I usually mine's at 66, but then I turn it up to 68.
I just like turn it off and let the ambient temperature from outside kind of roll its way in there. You know.
Ambient.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't know if it gets that cold to what I set it at, but the
You
colder
just try
the
to get
better.
it the coldest.
Just absolute 0 Kelvin.
So 66 is too warm, you think? I can get better sleep.
Don't you wake up hot at night?
64.
Sometimes I do, actually.
Yeah, go to 64.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Skin temperature. This checks skin temperature.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like too cold out of the covers, and when I'm under the covers, it's too warm. So I have to like kind of snake it around. So I'm like the perfect.
The struggles. Yeah, sometimes I pop a foot out, you know, ventilation.
Cool you off.
You know
pop a foot
about
out.
how like your arteries and your body like
Your hand and your feet?
Yeah, surface of your hands for globular skin,
Do you
hairless
guys,
skin.
So do you do anything differently because of that?
Nah, I just stick a foot out.
Oh, my body.
my globulars radiates my heat. Yeah, that's it.
What else has been going on, guys? So you're competing. When are you competing?
February 9th.
Oh.
Who do you have?
Victor Hugo.
Oh, yeah.
Victor
That's sick.
Hugo.
Is that Fight Pass or is that WNO?
WNO.
WNO.
It's a
Where is
big
that?
one.
Austin, please.
No.
Dallas.
California. Costa Mesa.
Ew, what the
Kenta's facing. It's the one Kenta's facing Mika.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
going
yeah.
out there?
Indeed.
No,
Nicky's going
I mean,
with him.
Nicky's
Oh,
going.
No, he's not.
He's in Qatar.
He's going? That motherfucker going to Bali. He's going?
Damn.
Make sure
I heard.
you text him.
I asked Kenta. He said, yeah, he's bringing Nicky.
Okay.
Then I sent Nicky my flight information.
Okay. Good.
All right, good.
yeah.
How you feeling for this one?
Yeah, the best ever.
All right.
You heard it here.
Simple.
What are you gonna do?
How are you going to finish him?
Yeah.
I'm going to display a very dominant form of jiu-jitsu and submit
nice.
my opponent with a submission that I will use to submit him.
Good.
Fuck.
Don't leave any
Interesting.
stone unturned.
Yeah. As long as you have a game plan, that's what we're looking for. No, but like, has the prep been any different leading up to this, or same shit, just like intensity?
I always tailor my competition nowadays towards my opponent. You know, if they do this, I do that. They do that, I do this.
Ooh.
And
No stone
that's how it be.
And that's how it would be, and that's how it would do.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I've been studying my opponent nowadays.
What's he do?
What are the holes you see in his game? Or do you not want to talk about
Well,
it?
first issue he's gonna have is just being on the mat with me.
Oh,
that's gonna
damn.
be the
That's a
issue.
big hole.
Damn.
Big
How do you
hole.
fix that hole?
Fill it with the rod.
Ooh. All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Next one. Next. Slot where that can be filled.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out there, have some fun. I just I like competing. I'm just gonna go out there and have some fun because I like competing.
Nicky Rod, you did not have any caffeine today, right? No coffee?
No.
Oh,
coffee.
that's why you're so quiet.
Well, I feel like you guys are the talkers. That's why I have
Nah,
you.
there's some
Damien
times-
talks a lot.
We're locked in.
So after
Yeah.
your Tampa, what do you have after that? Just trials?
Yeah, trials. I'm gonna try to compete more. Hopefully, another either WNO or fight. Fucking anything. I don't know. I just want to try and compete more. Honestly, get out there
They
more. Yeah,
I
what about
got
you?
offered a fight the week before trials,
Like
an MMA
yeah.
fight. Yeah. I actually was gonna do it, but I asked for 145 or 140, the lowest. But the guy would only take 135.
Yeah.
So I just asked to do it after trials. So the only thing that I have lined up now is trials, and then after that I'll take that fight. Nothing lined up for me. Hopefully I get like a jiu-jitsu match or something in February before that, just to like get warmed up before trials. Just feel like
Yeah.
Just so get used to competing again.
Get the gears turning. There's some other matches on that card. It's pretty interesting. Diego Pato
And Dante.
and Dante.
Yeah.
I think.
How do you guys think?
Dante wins.
I think Dante wins, yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Good matchup. Good matchup.
It
Under
is-
those rules.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
I do think though that if Diego gets to Dante's legs,
Yeah.
I feel like he can sub.
He's good at like
He's good at entering.
actually latching
Yeah.
onto a
Yeah,
like a
he's-
deep
Diego,
leg entry.
Diego
yeah.
the LCL terror, the Z-lock.
Yeah.
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 Oh, wait, who's he?
Kennedy,
Yeah.
Maybe twice. Subbed him twice.
With a Z-lock?
Once with a
Yeah,
Z-lock.
okay.
Once maybe Kimura maybe or got to his back. something
When?
like that. I think some IBJJF shit. I thought I saw
At
a
Worlds?
highlight.
I think
so.
it just beat him on points or something.
Oh, fuck, I made it up. Sorry, guys.
Fact check. But yeah, no, Pato's good. He can get on Dante's leg. Dante's very good. All right, fuck. So shut up. Never mind. Next.
The
Who else?
Taza and
Who else?
Tynan.
Oh, Taza Tynan.
Oh,
I have no clue.
I have no idea.
No
I feel
clue.
like Taza should win.
Taza should win. So
Taza
look,
should
there's Taza faced Tynan's teammate
Jonathan Alves.
Jonathan Alves. Faced him twice. He beat him. I think
him
the
twice.
first time.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No,
he beat
he-
him the first time on WNL. Then they fought again at Nogi Worlds.
And he lost.
And Jonathan did pretty good.
Yeah, Jonathan
Oh,
did pretty
really?
good. Yeah,
How do you beat him? Points?
Yeah, points.
How
But
did
it,
he score?
Points. Yeah, it was.
I think like took him down.
yeah,
and
it was,
maybe got to his back.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was a big takedown. And this guy knows. You've been watching.
I just been
Been
following
watching.
you
Yeah,
guys.
it's cool.
Okay.
So yeah, and I assume Tynan's better than Jonathan. Is that a fair assumption?
Yeah, and he's bigger.
Right? And he's bigger?
Yeah.
So
Okay, okay.
you know, could be a
Still
tough task.
Tough match.
But
Tough ass.
tough for Tynan, tough for Taza. You know, it's a,
Yeah.
and I think like Taza has more to lose, maybe because
Really?
he's a
Ty-
nogi guy.
yeah.
You know, Tynan's like coming in for these. So look, both of them sick for taking the match. Like it's risky,
good match. It's a good
risky for them both. You know, Tynan's not going after fucking, you know,
Whoever.
shish kebabs here.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
so yeah.
I really would like to see Tynan and Jay.
Jay requested it.
Yeah.
He requested it. That'd be a really good match. After the Taza match, I think hopefully they
Be a
give that
good
to
one,
Jay.
yeah.
That'd be a good match for him, I think.
Great match.
Yeah.
And Kenta Mika.
Ooh.
Wow, Kenta Mika.
Don't know. That's sick.
Gonna
That's
be a
sick
scrap.
one.
Gonna be a scrap.
It's gonna be a scrap.
Gonna be a
And
scrap.
I believe Jacob Couch and Sebastian Rodriguez.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't know
Sebastian
that.
Rodriguez.
Pretty,
Yeah.
pretty good match.
Ooh, Sebastian Rodriguez.
He
Unique guy.
had a tough one with Taza not long ago, right?
Yeah.
What
I
else?
forgot they gave it to.
I forget.
Yeah.
I think-
What do you think?
Fuck, I forget. I think they gave it to Taza.
I think so too. I think
I think
I think
so.
that's the one.
It was
But
fucking
it was
close.
close.
It was really
yeah, it
close.
was
Hey,
close.
we're like razor thin, and yeah, that's it. But
Yeah, good match.
Okay.
Good
Tough
card.
one, yeah.
Good card.
Sick. And then,
Yeah.
are you fighting Marigali? What's going on with this?
Yeah.
I want it.
He wants it.
No, nothing heard back.
We'll see. Maybe it happens on Flow. Maybe it happens on Fight Pass. We'll see. I want everybody.
Yeah.
You know? I want them all.
I want it all. All right. Anything else? We're good.
we're good.
Please buy our merch.
Yeah, buy the
Yeah.
merch. Look at how good it looks.
Hey, if you guys like the
Dang.
podcast, make sure you buy Simple Man merch. And
Massive supplements.
Massive supplements. So you get
Guys,
some-
check out. All right, this guy's gonna go far in life and in fighting. Hopefully, he doesn't get
Hopefully.
KO'd too many more times. But
He makes you gay.
CT makes you gay, and you know that's gay. And
don't wanna
what
be gay.
what emoji did they leave? Damien always,
Shit. So if you guys watch to the end of the podcast, let's leave a what emoji? Pick an emoji.
Smiling emoji. It's happy.
All right. Happy.
All right,
Positivity.
classic.
Leave a smile emoji in the
Classico.
comment section.
Very nice.
Make sure you like and subscribe to support our podcast. Buy the merch. Also buy our massive supplements. Simple Man for 15% off.
Dang.
Thank you.
Cool.
What a guy.
All
See
right.
ya.
Legend.